You are listening to an Atomic Broadcasting production, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the feature presentation. And remember, do your part, such as like, comment, rate, and don't forget to tell a friend to tune in for an Atomic Time.
Now, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. In Tomgrove, Seerdire presented the party with gifts that Uver had requested he bring them. Val, upon opening her present and finding a new fiddle, proceeded to regale the tavern with a rousing song of her own making, as the whole tavern reciprocated with festive enjoyment.
So Petite.
All right, everyone, it is time for two truths and a false.
We're doing this again? I was not prepared.
Except,
what is this false word?
so here's the twist. Abby's not running it.
Nope.
Oh.
That's the whole twist.
Oh, I thought we were doing character two truths and a false.
Welcome to
No,
Two
no, no.
Truths and a False with Michael Putty.
So, sticking with the theme, sticking with the whole animal and biology theme, I have got some interesting facts and one false fact, or what do they call it? Fake news.
Oh my gosh.
But
Get him out of here.
There's another twist.
Misinformation.
It's gross edition.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm
Squeamish
intrigued.
All right, Jordy, you get to play too.
listeners,
I
beware.
like gross things.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm worried.
And I'm not gonna letter these, so you'll just have to write like a keyword
Oh,
or
come
something.
on.
You
Okay,
monster.
1A Delta.
Delta
1A Delta.
I could just say sound. Bullet number. Bullet number. Squirrels cannot burp or vomit. Bullet number. Trying to make sounds you can't spell. When horse. Okay.
Oh, was that a horse fact?
It's a yeah. When horses were transported on ships, they would have a specific place on the ship for them to relieve themselves. This is known as the poop deck.
I need that one to be the real one.
Bullet number.
That one's, you can spell that one.
That's too similar to the first one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fair.
I actually
the
don't
tool
know
name
if I
too.
will know these. This is sad. I know.
Wombats
I
have
love wombats.
Wombats have cube-shaped poop.
And we're trying to find the truth.
You're trying to find the lie, or I'm sorry, the false.
The false.
I think I actually do know.
Text your answers to 555 poop. I'm pretty sure that would be like 8888. Maybe I don't have a phone with me.
Who remembers T9? Comment below.
Stop aging us.
I really don't.
Oh, this is so exciting.
I'll be honest, you've got me stumped.
Yeah, one of these facts I've been wanting to tell you guys for the longest time,
I guess this one's
and
right.
I thought this was the
This
best
sounds
way to
too
do it.
plausible. I don't know. Like, I know one of the ones that are true because it's a fun fact,
Okay.
but I don't know.
All right, you guys ready?
No.
No.
I had to finish writing out the verbology of my choice.
I thought I knew, and now I'm second guessing myself.
I'm really
I'm
surprised.
genu-
Abby with the horse facts over there.
Befuzzled.
I'm not confident in my answer. I do need to state that.
Confident in any
I
of
don't
them.
know. I don't want to pick any.
I'm going with one, and I'm fairly certain it's wrong, but it's the closest
Can-
one I think that's
Okay,
true.
I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go in a circle and we'll see what everybody's answers are. How about we start with Jordy?
I chose
Which one was that?
number 2.
Number 2.
The horse one?
Yes, the
Yeah.
horse.
Which one for the false?
Yes, that is the false
All
one.
right, Sven, what did you think?
I also went,
Okay, that's number 2.
yeah.
All right, Abby.
Can we come back to me?
Yes, we can. Sam. He doesn't know what he chose.
No, I don't. I don't know.
I think this is the first time everyone's been stumped.
Jenkins,
so
what did you pick?
I picked because I really want the horse one to be true, so I chose squirrels cannot burp or vomit to be the false.
Okay. Should I go back to you guys?
I'm just picking the wombat one. Why not?
I'm going to... Because I know there is an animal that has cube-shaped poop, but I don't think it's the wombat.
So you think that one's the false?
I think so. I'm probably wrong.
Wait, no, is it?
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure I know what it is.
Abby, why did you have to throw doubt into my answer?
The answer's been given.
I think hang on. Since we've all been given an
So I'm going to give you this to start with.
Okay, thank goodness.
So wombat poop is actually cubic.
Yes.
I thought it was the quokkas that had cube-shaped poop.
See, the second you said you weren't sure if it was a wombat, I was like, wait, no, what if it's the other thing?
I
the
thought it was
quokkas,
quokkas.
Or the
So
thing that I
this
thought.
is a truth. Wombat poop is cubical. Cubic. Square. And apparently scientists still don't really know why.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird.
Because you said that, and I'm like, I thought it was quokkas that had cube-shaped poop.
All right, the next
I thought you
truth,
pronounced
or
that quokka.
should I give you the lie or the
I mean, it's
false?
50-50 at this point.
Okay, well, the next truth is, like most rodents, squirrels cannot vomit or burp
Aw, man.
because their bodies are simply not built for it.
It is
I
the
really
horse
wanted that to
thing.
be false.
And so for the false
didn't-
is that the part of the ship is not called the poop deck because of that. But, in fact, poop was French for stern,
So
which is where the controlling of the ship
Hold
took
on.
place.
I would like to wager that was not an animal fact. That was a ship fact.
Oh, well, there's horse poop involved.
So there wasn't.
Yeah.
Because it was a lie.
Because poop is a different word in
You
French.
saying he lied?
Yes. Give us another animal fact.
You told us a lie, and that's not okay. This is two truths and a lie.
It's
No,
two truths and a false.
He told us a lie. We were expecting a false.
So how many of you got it? Was it just two?
I sincerely thought it was quokkas that had cube-shaped poop.
Can you just
I
Google
knew-
a quokka? Because I want to see them.
Oh,
They're
you want to see
Q-U-O.
their
I know they're
adorable.
beautiful. I love them.
Q-U-O-K-K-A.
To specify the animal that they are talking
Quokka.
about, the animal being
they're so
cute.
They're so
They look
cute.
close up.
Fun fact about them, they're very, very friendly.
They're adorable.
They
They
give
have no
hugs.
natural enemies.
They
Well-
look like they're
Therefore-
smiling. I honestly thought they were the ones with the cube poop.
Yeah, the second you said wombats weren't, that is immediately where my mind jumped to as well.
That's why I was
Why
over
does
here
your-
struggling because
I don't know animals very
I
well.
think I typed
I
that
thought
right.
it was
Wombard.
them.
That's
Wombat.
adorable.
Are wombats the ones with the huge tail?
This is a wombat.
No, that's a wombat.
I don't see a tail.
Well, that's what I asked. Are wombats the ones?
They have basically a bear tail, like
Yeah,
that's
basically no
adorable.
tail.
Oh, okay, what animal is the one that I'm thinking of where it has this like giant? It's on the endangered list. It has a huge tail and it's like prehensile, so they can move it around.
Anteater? No.
Beaver?
It's furry like that.
Prehensile, so it can grab things.
Yeah.
Is this a South American creature?
I want to say Australian. It's either South American or
Oh,
Australian. I don't
oh,
remember.
oh! I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has a little pad on the bottom on its tail.
I don't know. Oh, it's this thing. I think. Yeah, it looks exactly. So a bint turong.
Oh, a binturong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is that the new animal?
So they are also known as bear cats, and
Yeah.
they smell
Yeah.
like popcorn.
I didn't know that.
They smell like popcorn.
That's
Yeah, they have
amazing.
I think they have a little pad on their tail too.
Oh, they got whiskers.
That thing. It's huge. Also, it is
It
very
looks like a
large.
giant
I could be wrong
otter.
about that. I could be thinking of something.
Yeah,
else.
the bear cat.
Yeah.
I love it.
It
I
almost
want
looks
one.
kind of seal-like in its
It does
face.
look kind of seal-like.
Is this the one that they just recently discovered?
I don't think so.
No,
Or is
we've
that a
known about
different one?
binturongs for a really long time.
No. I remember a video of a zookeeper talking about it, and it's like huge.
They are.
I
They're
want
massive.
one.
Adorable.
I think that one was. a
Look up
baby.
binturongs at home and
Please
enjoy.
do. I was looking for a good way to transition.
Do they
but
not have little pads on their tails?
I can't find the tail.
They have massive tails.
Speaking of finding the tail, let's jump in.
Yeah.
We begin with a close-up, looking at the snow-covered ground at the base of a pillar of stone standing in the ground. We hear the sound of footsteps approaching, and a gloved hand reaches down and wipes the snow off of the stone. A hammer and chisel comes up and starts etching into the stone in Dwarven. Packages sent. There's a pause, and then the hand brushes some snow off from beneath it, and there's more etchings in Dwarven underneath that say, "Go to Halgrim." The hand angrily brushes off underneath that and chisels in, "Job done. How much longer?" After a pause, brushes off snow, and we read, "Do you care about your friends? Go." The camera pulls out, and Uver is standing there holding a hammer and chisel and looking very torn. He looks up, and as the camera is now pulling out, we see that he's on the side of the mountains overlooking the Summermelt Valley. Down in the distance behind him, we see 6 dozen pillars just reaching up out of the ground to the sky like Stonehenge, but no stones on top. And then we hear a voice behind him. I got the berries. Uver turns around as Ruby is walking up behind him holding a bundle of berries, and he says, "I told you to stop following me." And she says, "Well, and I told you you're never going to get far with those provisions that you have." Uver looks down at his pack, which is full of field rations, and just sighs. She starts setting out berries and starting a fire. Uver's like, "I told you this path is too dangerous for you. You need to stop following me." And she looks up and is like, "I saved your life twice." Uver, once. That time, that second one does not count. Ruby just scoffs, continues lighting the fire. "So where are we going next?" Uver says, "I am going." And he looks out into the further distance to the north and sees all of the trees and the dark foliage of the Grungir forest. He looks back down at the stone. He looks between 2 peaks of the mountains and sees on the opposite side of the range the city of Joel. And he looks back down at the stone. "I am going to Joel." And we go to black.
Man, at first I thought that was a P.O. box, and then I realized it was a text message.
I love your Uver impression.
I just unfortunately chose a very difficult accent to copy. I think you did a great job with it, by the way.
Let's jump back into the story.
Boing.
So where we left off, the tavern had just erupted into rapturous applause. All 3 people who are here in the tavern that are not you at 1 p.m. very much enjoyed the song.
Thank you all very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the first time I've played it in front of people like this. Thank you all.
Seer Dyer's just like, that was very good. That was very good. Have you been working on that?
Yes, a very long time. I had a version of the song, and Zafir despised it. And so I took his feedback into account, and I gave it like a story and some stuff that was going, and that's now I got this song, which is really great.
Val, I must admit that was much better than the one that you played out on the street the other day.
Well, thank you. Did you like I added in the code thing?
Oh, yes, it was perfect. It made so much sense to probably me and only me.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Neros, since we're away from everybody,
Yes.
and we all heard that, Einar matched that tune tit for tat and sang along with it. He's well into his cup, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just going to say, I love the, Nero, since we're alone, it's time to time dump on you.
In fact, he's on his 2nd cup.
Of the fire?
Oh, yeah. He's obviously a little looser.
Neros is matching Einar pretty well with the drinking. But she stopped when she heard him singing word for word, beat for beat with Val's brand spanking new version of Two Fetching Fetchlings. And after it's over, Neros is just staring at Einar. How? Einar.
What? You given up already?
No, I'm not. Maybe I should. How do you know that song?
What?
She's never performed that before. Not that version. To anyone. How do you know it?
What?
How do you know it?
How do I know that?
Two fetchlings.
His eyes kind of do a little bit of a widen of. Oh crap! I mean, it's just a catchy tune. I was able to pick up on.
No, it's not just a catchy tune. You sing every word, even the fast parts. You can't. No. How do you know it?
You just
don't lie to me.
You just see him down the rest of his drink, and I mean down the rest of his drink.
I know.
Remember what I said earlier about stuff that I wish I could tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons. And
what the fuck? You know a song?
Yeah. Look,
I don't like that you're keeping secrets from us. I really, really don't.
The gods, I wish. I don't like it either. Especially with you.
What does that mean?
The bartender walks up. I'm sorry, miss. Is he bothering you?
No, he's not. No. Shh. We're in the middle of a conversation. Thank you, though.
He nods and then just like looks really hard at Einar before walking away.
What do you mean, especially? What does that mean?
Don't take it the wrong way. You just remind me of somebody that
You said that before.
I need some air. And he just gets up and walks away.
Einar!
I'm sorry, Neros. I'm sorry.
As you do that, Val comes running over, almost crashing into the bar as she's like trying to sit on a stool. And she's like, Neros, did you hear the song?
I did. It's wonderful. That was some good stuff.
You okay?
No.
Oh, sorry. All right. Is it still the?
You can see there's like a couple like.
Oh, right.
Things in front of her.
Right. The stuff that I shouldn't say because then you might get more upset.
What?
The time stuff.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
There's more. I think there's more happening.
Did Howard do something else?
No. That one.
Einar?
Look, he knows. She leans in like super close, like awkwardly. She's like, he knows things that he shouldn't know. He's not telling us things.
Like how he kind of knew that Erickson lady?
Yeah, that. But also, Val, come here.
Okay,
come here.
I'm right here, Val. I'm right here, Neros.
He knew your entire song like by heart. All of it.
Huh. Well,
He was singing every word.
you know, he was whistling it when we found him.
I know.
And he did get confused about time.
And he. Oh. She like sits back and like blinks super fast, like I guess trying to regain some sort of composure.
Normally, I would be very doubtful towards a person who's drunk that much. But you're usually pretty well-minded even when you're pretty drunk.
I know. Thank you for acknowledging that.
Yeah.
I don't. He knows things that he shouldn't know.
Like things you don't want him to know. That
No,
he shouldn't
like
know?
how does he know things?
Like the song
that.
and well, there are a lot of reasons he could have known the lady.
But.
Maybe
He's refusing to, like, even explain himself. Even drunk, he just won't do it.
Maybe it's really important that he doesn't say anything.
Maybe.
If he knows what's gonna happen, then that could mess with Pharasma's fate that's all lined out for us, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe it's something like that. Maybe he thinks he's doing a good thing. It is very, concerning, I guess, that he knows a lot of things.
It's just, he acts... Okay, so you know when you lost your mind and you started walking barefoot back to wherever...
I don't remember it, but I was told about it.
Yeah, you know, okay, so you have reference point.
Yes.
He was talking about you like he knew you already.
But more than, like, we knew each other for a couple days.
Yeah, like old friend sort of thing. Like he was saying things in a way that made it seem like he knows us.
Huh.
I don't know how else to explain it.
I think I understand you. I'm not sure if pressing and pushing on him will end up helping anything. But this does make me think if he is from another time and he knows Uver really well, is there a small chance at all, and I don't want to get your hopes up, but this is just me theorizing, that he might know, like, your mom or your dad?
Well, okay, so he did say that I remind him of somebody.
Oh, Nearest, that is very strong. Sorry. He said...
that I remind him of an old friend or something along those lines. But he won't ever say anything more.
Well, if he knows my song, and he acts like he knows me, then maybe he just knows you, and you just remind him of you.
Maybe, I don't know.
There's a lot of questions.
Look, all the time stuff with Elwood, look, that broke my brain.
That's fair. I really did think you might have known already.
No! Why would I know something like that?
Well, I found out a while back.
Well, that's you.
That's fair. I have more time to adjust to all of this potential time shenanigans. Well, why don't you just try to relax and take your mind off it for the night?
That's what I'm doing.
Why don't you come open your present with Zafir?
Oh yeah, presents. I like presents.
Let's go open presents.
Presents. Wait, doesn't Einar have a Einar needs his I'm gonna go find Einar. I'm gonna bring him back inside, and we're gonna open presents.
Why don't I go get Einar and you take a seat?
But fine.
Okay, go on, sit down with Zafir.
I'm gonna take this with me, and she just picks up the rest of the drink that she has.
Okay, I look over at the bartender, concerned, and then I'll go walk out where Einar went.
Ask him about stuff. Maybe he'll tell you.
Okay.
I want my present, Seodaya.
As you return to the table with Zafir and Seerdire, you see Zafir already has a package in his hands. It's like a small rectangular prism. Looks like it might be just a box wrapped in paper. And Seerdire hands you a package that is, well, with Neros being Neros, the package that is handed to her is suspiciously the same size and shape as a pint of ale, just minus the handle.
They have our names on them, right?
They do. Except for Zafir's. It just has the letter Z and then a little drawing of a short guy with a sword in the back.
Thank goodness you're here. I've been waiting for someone to come over and watch me open this for I don't know how long.
Open it.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Open it.
He haphazardly opens it, unlike Val, who was very precarious.
He shreds it.
That was the paper ripping.
Some wet paper.
Very wet paper.
Bloop.
as you rip the paper off, you find underneath the paper is a book.
Oh.
What is this crap?
Wait, it might be blank.
On the
You're
front
not
of the
here.
book, on the front of the book, there is some sort of, it's an image of, it's like a reed that's been curved into a circle, and then there's threads crisscrossing across it to make like a net, and it's like got feathers hanging on either side of it.
I got a book.
But you can read. Wait, is this hooked on phonics?
I'm not really sure what it is. It's got a thing on it with a shape. I turn it over and I look at the back.
The back is blank.
Open it.
I open to the very first page.
You attempt to open to the first page, and you just can't get your thumb in there, and you just end up opening to the very middle of the book. And inside, it pops up.
Oh, it's a
And-
pop-up book.
And as Nero says that, you see an image of a pop-up book pop up in front of you.
Bookception.
You see a book within a book within a book within a book.
You're gonna break my book.
You see a picture of a broken book.
What?
It's,
What's happening?
huh.
Am I too drunk? What's going on?
You see a
No, this-
picture of Nero's like drunk and fallen asleep over a stool.
This really is happening.
I'm so confused.
And as each of you continue speaking, the image in the pop-up book keeps changing to match whatever was just talked about.
Show me my mum.
I'm gonna no. I'm not gonna close it. I was gonna say I'm just gonna close it. No.
And
I
the
just kinda hold it
picture,
up.
the picture in the book changes to match the image of the woman seen in Neros' locket.
Show me my dad.
I slam the book closed. Don't break it.
Sophia!
I've seen your locket.
Open it back up! Please.
This isn't gonna break it, is it?
Sirdar is just like, I don't know. What's... Do you know anything more about your dad?
No, I know nothing.
It could break it.
I open it back up very carefully.
The book won't open again. Oh, I should have mentioned that only works once a day, so you won't be able to do that again until tomorrow.
Can we try tomorrow?
I guess so. Can I just leave it open if what's it for?
Well, that's just one of the functions of it. The other one, this will take some time. You'll have to have it on your person during your, as the adventurers like to call it, daily preparations.
What's
But-
that slang for?
Oh, it's getting prepared at the beginning of the day. They just like to give it this big fancy keyword term, as if it were really important that cosmic entities knew that you are getting prepared for the beginning of your day.
Oh, I know what that means. It's taking down your tent.
Oh, yes. So as long as you've got that book on your person and you invest some of your will into it, you know, whatever that means, then you will gain access to an additional ability granted by this book that will enable you to project the abilities that you're seeing in that book into anyone's mind within 100 feet. So, to put it more bluntly, this gives you telepathic visual communication with anyone within 100 feet.
So you're saying that's so cool. Anyway, I can't open it again, so I can't try anything new.
Yes, and once per day you can open that book, and what it will do is it will give you a translation of whatever anyone is saying, regardless of what language they're speaking.
That's cool. That's cool.
I like that.
So, mechanically, this is basically a reflavored version of the Eon Stone of Envisioning. So, it gives you limited telepathy with a range of 100 feet. The messages are transmitted as a simple image each round. The images are the quality of a hasty or childish sketch, but can be roughly understood by creatures regardless of language. It provides no special ability for them to respond to the images you project. And then once per day, it lets you cast Translate.
Okay.
So you can keep the book open for an hour, and it'll translate whatever you're hearing or trying to read.
Ah, so for an hour.
That's cool.
That's the coolest thing.
That's really cool.
Uver may think so as well.
He got it. Uver picked it up. Was like, "Oh, this is really cool. I should give it to Sophia."
Give it to the only
So-
person who cannot read.
I would like to point out, the book translates into what you understand, something you're trying to read. So once per day, if you need to read something, you can crack open your pop-up book, and it will read it to you in images.
That's so cool.
I walk up to the bar. Menu!
You see a witch brewing.
Wait, what do you see with the Fuffle Shuffle?
Dancing.
Well, he sees the Fuffle Shuffle, of course. The famous Galarian dance move.
No need to elaborate.
That's really cool. I like them.
Well, I got a book.
But you got a fancy book.
Yes, it shows me things.
And you closed it before it could show me my dad.
I'm sorry, I thought
Even
maybe...
though actually I know what he looks like, so why do I need to see? Anyway.
You're sending me mixed signals.
I'm sending myself mixed signals.
Would you show me what you got? Since
Oh, yeah, presents.
Val got the violin, by the way, if you were wondering. That was her present.
It sounds really good. Yep.
Don't
did
know
a
if it
good
has
job.
any magical properties.
I don't know either. I just enjoyed the music. She went to, present, open.
Neros, as you tear the paper off your gift, it looks kind of like a stein or a mug you would drink ale out of, but it kind of just looks more like a barrel, just a really small pint-sized barrel, and it's got a collection of just runes around the side of it. What languages do you speak?
I should have waited to open the book.
I speak the common of the area, Empyrean, Necril, Taldane, Sakroth, which is undercommon, and Shadow Tongue.
So you don't read the runes. Go ahead and give me a society check.
Okay.
I believe in you, Abby.
I don't believe in myself.
Uh,
Ooh! 34.
Oh, yeah, you definitely recognize these runes. They are from the Mwangi language, spoken in the Mwangi Expanse.
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
You recognize, looking at these runes, you're able to decipher the meaning of them. There are 4 runes. One says theft, one says riot, one says swarm, and the last says scout.
Okay. Do I know what he gave me? I have no idea what this is.
So from the society check, you wouldn't know, but you could make an arcana check to identify it.
Oh,
Dear,
Lord.
wouldn't Seardire know?
He knows.
Neros is just looking at it and like, what is this? 12 plus... I'm really bad at math today, guys. 27 Arcana.
Nice. Nice.
You do know what this is. From your society check and your arcana check together, you're aware that this would be colloquially known as a barrel of monkeys.
Oh my gosh! Yes!
What is this?
So good.
It's got, you can make them steal or you
So-
can make them riot.
When you place your thumb over one of the runes and then open the barrel, that's the instructions that you give to the monkey or monkeys that you're conjuring out of the barrel.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god!
Wait, do they look like little plastic pieces or do they look like real monkeys?
They look like real monkeys.
Oh.
Unless you put your thumb over the scout option, in which case you get a winged monkey.
Oh.
Yes.
Ninja outfit.
So I sent over an item description to you. So essentially the first 3 options, theft, riot, and swarm, are different types of casting the spell Mad Monkeys.
Oh.
And scout casts Shadow Spy, except it spawns a flying monkey instead of a raven.
That's really cool.
Dude, that's awesome. The shenanigans. I can already foresee them.
Uh-huh. You've given her power of which she did not have before. Oh, yes.
Neros, as you're looking at your new barrel of monkeys that you've just acquired, I imagine turning it over, considering all the consequences of the various things that you could unleash onto this tavern. We'll go outside to where Val is catching up with Einar.
You just see him walking away from the tavern, not quickly, just seemingly muttering to himself, like having what would have been an inner conversation, but due to a little bit of drink, more of an outer conversation. You've got to pull yourself together, mate. You just got to make it through. You just got make use of what time you have. Finish it. You just have to finish it. You can do this.
Einar.
They're trusting you.
Einar. Val's kind of like jogging over to you.
You can. Val. Hello.
Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just needed to get a breath of fresh air. Bit too much of the drink.
Yeah. Neros told me you guys were talking about things and it got heated, and I saw you leave, kind of not angrily, but you left pretty suddenly, and I want to make sure you're okay.
Too much to drink.
Right.
I'm afraid she's still better than I am.
She's pretty good at it, yeah. Listen, I know there's a lot that you can't say, and that's okay with me right now. But, we're gathering up to open presents. Nearest said I should get you to come in and open a present with us.
Whenever you start talking and you say there's a lot that I can't tell you, you see him, again, due to the drink, he winces. His reactions are not as controlled as they usually are. But when you say that's okay, you see him visibly relax. I appreciate that, Val. I do.
I've been held back by the past for a long time. But what we do with our future, that's what can redeem us. And that's what can help us overcome things. We're not stuck. And I don't know much about what happened in your quote-unquote past, but you're here with us now. You're helping us. We can be friends, and this is an opportunity to just move forward.
Move forward. Building a better future.
Yeah, we do that together.
Absolutely. Presents. Right. The gifts from Uver.
Yeah. I'll bet you can't even guess what he got you.
You would be correct. I didn't know that he was getting us anything. Though it does kind of sound like Uver to look out for us. Kind of surprised you remembered me, to be perfectly honest. Let's go. I'm kind of interested to see what he got all of us. I loved your song.
Oh, thank you very much. It was really fun. Thanks to Adventure was a fear. I was inspired, and this new instrument, it plays really smoothly. I'm so glad he thought of me getting me a new violin.
It does seem to suit you very well.
Thanks. She smiles a big smile with her missing tooth still there. Let's go. Maybe not get another drink, but let's go and hang out.
Not another drink. Good idea.
As you enter the tavern, Seardire sees you coming and is like, I thought you'd be back for your little gift.
Well, I saw Val's, heard Val's beautiful violin, and I figured, well, I might as well see what I got.
And here you are. And he hands you a cylindrical package. It's about 2.5, 3 feet.
2.5.
He's pulled out the measuring tape.
Yeah, 2.5 feet long.
My carpentry skills didn't fail me.
And is about 3 inches across.
Well, that's interesting. He just grabs it and...
You're supposed to open it.
Oh, right. I was about to shake it, but that might be a bad idea.
No, it's pretty sturdy. You can shake it.
He looks at him, raises an eyebrow, and just starts taking off the paper. He doesn't shred the paper, but he's not as meticulous as I heard somebody else was.
It was me.
As you unwrap it, you are greeted by the sight of something green with like a waxy sheen. And as the rest of the paper falls away, it unrolls and reveals that you're holding a giant leaf with a couple straps and like a handle on one side.
Nice.
You got a
snack,
leaf?
A snack for the road.
I'm just as confused as you are.
I got a barrel
A barrel?
of monkeys.
Now that it's been unrolled, it seems to kind of be solidifying in your hands. And you recognize the way that the strap is placed and that the handle is placed. This could be held like a shield.
Oh.
Einar just, after noticing the straps, he just slowly holds it, puts it on his arm as if he was to use it as a shield. A shield? And he looks at Sir Dyer.
Yes, a broadleaf shield is what it's called in the scholastic circles. It's extremely durable, and he slaps the front of it. Einar, of course, does not move. Sir Dyer just shakes his hand. Its true benefits are as follows, though. It's alive. It's a leaf that's been severed from the tree, but it hasn't been cut off from the courses of life that flow through the world. So, if you place this out in the sun, it will regenerate any damage that it's taken over the course of 10 minutes.
That's amazing.
Secondly, it has a protective quality to it that depends on the current season of the year. So, if it's summer, like it is now, it helps to protect you further against heat and flames. Once you get to the autumn, then it will begin to change, sort of as the trees and leaves do, and it will protect you against any poisons. And once you get to the winter, it will protect you against cold, and when you get to spring, it will protect you against small sort of, how would you put it, the touch of undeath. In a mechanical sense, one might call that void damage. Now, last but not least, once per day, if you really focus hard, you can actually impose a season on the leaf and change it to match whatever season you need for that moment. And that effect will last for 5 minutes.
It's Christmas spirit.
We've done our Christmas episode.
I'm sorry.
After hearing Sir Dyer say all that and listening, you just see Einar. He seems to just go into a world of his own. Just have a far away look. And he just gently caresses the shield and just says, or whispers to himself under his breath, "I see you didn't forget anything, old friend."
What?
And then he realizes where he was at and says, "Well, that's amazing. I do really appreciate it. It'll allow me to protect others better." And he just hastily slings it on his back and, okay, all right, next.
No, it's just Albert that's left.
Well, about that, Val, you had played that wonderful piece on your violin.
Yeah, it's
but
a very nice violin. It's great. I really like it.
it is.
It
and
plays very nicely.
It does play very nicely.
I'm glad he thought of it. Mine old one's getting kind of old, so,
Yes, but it also has additional magical properties that did not come out in your piece.
What?
Yes, so if you look here, and he takes the card that you were reading off the descriptions on and
Oh, it's double-sided.
flips it over. And on the other side is music notes.
It's never good with flashcards. Oh, it's a song.
Yes, now, there are more songs of magical import than just these, but these were the 4 that I was able to find for you now.
Oh, that's amazing.
So, mechanically, this violin will work a lot like a staff, but the spells that are on the staff will be dependent on what songs Val knows that will resonate with the violin and generate a magical effect.
Okay.
But the songs that you know to begin with, you know with the cantrip musical accompaniment. So you can just start the violin playing and it'll just keep going without you having to play it.
Interesting.
You know the first level spell Mending, second level spell Cleanse Affliction, and third level spell Life Pact.
Interesting. That could be very helpful. Yeah, it's really cool.
And it is a most excellent musical instrument.
Yeah, it really is. Thank you, Uber. He's not here.
No, and he can't hear you, unfortunately.
Maybe. What if he's watching us with magic?
Wait, is he dead?
Not that I know of.
I feel like if he were dead in a spirit, he might have a higher chance of hearing us.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Well, I can run this present over to Albert.
Was he not planning on coming by?
I think he's going to be busy for a couple hours, but I can take it over.
can I come with you?
Do you want to?
Why don't we all go?
Well, we can't. We can't.
Jenkins' face.
I could just imagine, like, the camera just, like, pulls out and it's just a long shot of everybody just looking awkwardly as you're there.
I don't think he wants many people to come by. For example, not everyone here is allowed to go.
Oh, actually, I need to talk to his mum.
Oh, that's true. Is now the best time, Neuros?
I think so.
Don't you think maybe you should be less drunk when you speak to the poor sick lady?
What does that have to do with anything?
I just feel like you might sometimes be a bit more abrasive when you're a little under the influence, and it might do something like to her heart or something, you know?
What?
I'm just looking out for her.
Zafir, who has been sitting in silence, trying to thumb open his book the entire time, just looks up and says, "I'm not going anywhere near there.
You don't want to go to the house?
It's not a matter of want, it's a matter of need.
What?
I need not.
What?
I understand, Sophia. You said earlier that you can't go because of things.
I don't understand.
You got a book?
Yes, but unfortunately I can't open it right now.
It was really cool.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you heard it in my song, but I was thinking, are you interested in learning how to read?
Well, actually, on our way here, actually, Albert was kind of running through some things.
Oh, that's cool. All right, cool. I like it.
I now know how to write the word horse.
Like the animal or like your throat?
There's a difference?
They're two different words, and they're spelled differently.
We really need to go find Albert.
Why don't you hang here, and I'll be back shortly.
Can I come with you?
I'm not going to stop you.
And then I'm going to come with you.
I'm just gonna chill here.
I pick up the mug of drink that I haven't finished yet.
Oh,
Like I'm going to bring it with me.
I think you have to leave the mug.
But I thought... Bartender dude,
Yeah,
can I take this with me if I bring it back?
well,
Or do you want me to pay for... I can pay you for the mug.
I mean, you haven't paid for the drink yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I did.
I can stay here as collateral.
Here. No, here. Here's money. Wait, how much do I owe you?
I thought Seardire was paying for the drinks.
No, I am.
Well, with how much the two of you drank, it's going to be like 2 copper.
Oh. Well, here. Here's 4.
Oh, yeah, you can keep the mug.
Okay.
Call it a souvenir.
I'll bring it. I'll bring it back.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, let's go, Val.
Okay.
Einar looks like he was about to say he was going to join you, and then I'll stay here with Zephyr. Keep him company.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, you two. We'll be back shortly. She's still got her violin in her hand, so she starts playing while walking.
Oh, don't forget to take this with you. And Seardire hands you a package. It's about the size of a deck of playing cards.
Oh, I guess we do need that. Thank you.
Oh, it's for Alward. Okay.
Yeah.
I should have opened it.
Mr. Seardire, it was good to meet you, sir.
It was lovely meeting you, Val. I do hope we meet again, although I must be going now that I've delivered... Oh, I almost forgot. This last one, and he pulls out one final package that's another cylindrical object, although this one's much smaller. It's only like 2 feet across and like 1.5 inches thick. This one's for everyone. I'll leave it here. Just sets it on the table.
Zephyr grabs it.
Don't open it yet.
I won't.
We'll open it when everyone's together.
Sure, just I'll hold on to it.
Was that fair?
I promise.
Okay.
I'll make sure he keeps it.
Seardire, why don't you stay here?
Zephyr, because I like you, you can keep the sack.
The whole thing? Are there...
There's nothing else in it. It's just the sack, but you can have it.
Is it fancy?
No, it's a burlap sack.
Can Zephyr fit in it?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I use it as a sleeping bag.
Put him in the sack, tie him to the horse as well we travel.
Einar is going to get up and actually go take a walk outside town. Just walk outside the town and just take a stroll.
Okay.
Seardire, would you like to stay with us, or do you have to get going?
I need to continue my research.
You could research here.
It's a lot harder to research in Domgrub than it is to research in Joel.
I wouldn't go back to Joel. Did you know that the Eridsons are an organized crime?
You knew?
Yeah, well, yes.
All right. You two head off. I need to talk to Zephyr.
Goodbye.
And with that, we'll do a wipe transition.
Oh no!
As Val and Neros are arriving outside of the Helvig's old house that is currently housing the Voldens.
Val's just standing outside of it, staring at it.
Are you okay to be in here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're a brave woman. You can do it.
Thanks. And she kind of takes 2 steps forward and then reaches really far out where she barely can reach the door and knocks on it.
Alward, you hear the knock at the door. You're just finishing up eating and washing the dishes from eating with your mom, and you hear that knock at the door.
Alward is going to stand up confused and send the house unseen servant to open the door as he's walking up to it.
Isn't it like telekinetic servant?
Oh gosh, darn it, you are right.
Get with the times, old man.
I
Look,
refuse.
it's difficult to
Let me just look
think
at my
of new names
spells.
for things.
The future is
Phantasmal
now, old
minion.
man.
Time.
Alward is going to just sort of stand up a little confused and send his phantasmal minion to open the door as he goes up to the door to see who's here.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't expect you to. Are you sure you want to be here?
I've got a present for you.
I mean, it could have. I was going to the tavern later today.
We all opened our presents already, so I felt like...
Wait, you bought me a present?
No, Uwe got us presents.
Uwe got us presents.
But Uwe.
Okay, so story time. And then Nero's drunkenly reiterates everything from Seardire to literally everything. Drinking contest, all of it.
So she's a little okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm fine.
Uh-huh. Well, come in, of course. I
There
mean,
you go.
I guess I'll go open.
Sorry,
this.
we're not intruding.
No, we just finished dinner. No,
I'm only here because I need to ask your mom a question.
Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Walden.
Hello, Alward's friends.
Thanks for letting us in.
Oh, can you show my mom your bird?
Sigurd?
Yes.
I suppose so.
It's a massive bird.
Okay. Oh, so I take a step back out the door and I look up and I whistle. And then Sigrun comes down and lands behind me.
Oh, wow. Lena was not joking. That is a very big bird.
She could take Lena away. She's pretty big. She carries a fear.
Please don't talk about big birds carrying my sister away. She's in the forest right now.
Wait, why is she in the forest?
She's playing with Diedrich.
In the forest?
I don't know. I got here and she was in the forest.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure she's fine. I step back inside by Sigurd.
What did you get?
Oh, right. And then I'm going to set it down on a coffee table, and my telekinetic hands are going to, like, open it up very carefully. What did I get?
Inside is a small wooden box. And as you open that wooden box, the inside is like felt lined and fitted, a lot like the box that held Val's violin, but inside is a single piece of chalk.
I'm just going to write it down.
Alward, do you want to make an occultism check?
Sure. Natural 20 with a 38 total.
So you immediately recognize what this chalk is, and you recognize that it's something that's meant to help focus a psychic's sense of space. If you were to draw a door with this chalk, you could make that door actually work. So it will allow the door to open into whatever surface you draw it onto, and will open into a persistent pocket dimension.
It's really good. The persistent part is really good.
So what I mean by persistent is that space exists whether there's a door to it or not. Now, like a bag of holding, the oxygen inside the space would be limited. So like if you capture someone, draw a door and shove them inside and then remove the door, they'll be in that pocket space, but they've only got so much time before they run out of oxygen.
Is it only one pocket space at a time?
Yes.
Okay, so can it change every time I draw a new door, but it's in the same space? Like, can the inside of the pocket space change?
At this point, no. But you know that theoretically, if one had enough skill with focusing their psychic abilities, they might be able to alter how this chalk connects.
Neat. I actually like that. So Alward, upon opening it up and seeing the chalk, he's just going, oh! And then his telekinetic hand's going to pick it up and immediately draw a door on the wall. And then he's going to walk up and grab the doorknob and open it up to see the inside of just this this like nice little living space.
It's actually about the same size as the space we're recording in right now.
Wow, all that's behind that wall?
Well, no, and Alward specifically chose a wall that was just separating two rooms.
She walks... Oh, so it's just the other room?
No.
She walks into the other room. Oh, there's no door here.
Are you also drunk, Val?
No.
I made the room.
It's like an extra dimensional pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I just figured you were making a hole in the wall.
No, I wouldn't do that. This isn't my house.
That's fair.
Anyway, and then I'm going to shut the door and erase it.
I was planning to make this just a very quick visit so you could get back to your family. But Neros wanted to ask your mother questions.
Oh, is she in the right... Are you in the right state to...
I'm fine.
Are you going to remember the answers?
Yes.
She is pretty mindful and
Look,
aware of herself when she's drunk.
I've got a good history of drinking. That came out wrong.
No, I think that came out right.
Howard's man with the bird.
I can remember things even when I've been drunk pretty well.
If you say so.
I do, and it's a proven fact.
I've seen it. I've been drunk with her many times.
I've been drunk multiple times, and I remember things very well. There are a few times where, I probably should have stopped because I didn't remember things, but I'm fine right now.
Are you up to being questioned?
I just have
right now?
one question.
I suppose so. What's your question, Neros?
So Alwood is great.
Oh, thank you.
Val gives a
I
thumbs
think
up.
that's the first compliment you've ever given me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Tell him he's cute.
I would say if any of the three of your characters were either the type who could read people or not drunk or like emotionally aware of this, they would realize Alward's mom is like, a girl's wanting to ask me about my son.
And yet all of us are very oblivious people to those sort of things.
So, do you know that he plays with time?
I mean, he's sometimes a little bit late for things. But
No.
That's why I learned how to cast time sense.
No, not just that.
Oh,
Oh, Val?
He
Neros?
can
Neros?
rewind.
No,
Can
no,
he?
no. Neros,
What?
that's... We talked?
We did?
It's fine.
Howard, it's okay.
He,
She just found out you died. It's okay. It's a little crazy.
He can manipulate
I'm
time.
trying to stop her.
Right? Oh, who?
Apparently, from what I understand, did you know that he does that? How long has he been doing that?
She puts her arm around Neros' shoulder. Hey, why don't you let's take a seat.
No, I'm not. Look, she like shoves Valia's arm off. It's like, no. I know I've had a lot to drink, but you can ask anyone in our adventuring party and they'll tell you the same thing.
Please don't shove my mom.
I'm not shoving your mum. I'm just taking her arm off of me.
Val looks very distressed right now, looking between the both of you.
It's true. I just didn't know if you knew if he did that and how long has he been doing
Alward,
that.
can you tell Neros that you don't manipulate time?
Alwood, are you going to lie to your mum?
I'm glad she hasn't asked me because I couldn't lie.
Wait, did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Jordan, out of curiosity, what's my mom's perception DC?
Well, she is a mother, so I would say that she is a master of perception.
Specifically
She probably gets a
about him.
bonus from me.
Specifically for him.
Right, but
She's
but
a
what
master in
what
Alward
is it?
lore.
I would. Is master the highest?
No, legendary.
She's a legendary in
In
Alward
Alward
lore.
All right, I have her DC ready.
No, I just tell me what it is. I know. This is a weird case.
so-
Just tell me what it is.
All right, it's DC 22.
Okay. So I would upon hearing it, yeah, Neros,
Oh, that's horrible.
can I talk to you in the other room real fast, Mom?
We all know about it, so why?
And then Alward draws a door
Howard's a very tender soul. And he's not
on the
gonna be
wall
good
and
at
like
these
opens
sort
up
of
the
things.
door. Like just
So since we're in more of a narrative thing, I'll let that happen, but just FYI,
once a
it's
day.
a once a day. Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back.
Okay.
She steps into the
Ask him
extra
about
dimension.
the times he's died.
the door was shut before that.
How drunk is she?
She's very drunk. Which right now, I want to say the extra dimensional space is just sort of a white cube. Yeah, I haven't put any thought into it, so it's just a white cube.
Well, yeah, because it's empty because you
Yeah.
haven't put any thought into
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
She, how mad would you be if I could manipulate time?
And how long have you been able to do that?
About a month and a half. Well, maybe 2.
Oh, well then not mad.
Okay, so yeah. Also,
Now, if you told me that all those times you were late home from school, you could have been on time,
Oh,
then
no.
I would be mad.
no, could not. No, I most of the time I was staying after for, but no. It, just so you know, it has saved my life several times. She might say something about that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that seems like a good thing. I mean, you're going off and doing very dangerous adventures. To be able to alter something as powerful as time.
I don't really know what it is right now, but yes. So I didn't want to have this conversation in front of them because I don't know what she would say, being how she is. I've never seen her this drunk before, and I've seen her pretty drunk.
Just promise me, Alward, that you'll be careful, that you won't tamper with more than you can handle.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a better handle on things. Anyway, we should probably leave. I don't know how much oxygen is in this room.
Oh, I mean, I feel fine.
Okay, that's good.
Deep breaths, everyone.
Just don't start feeling sleepy. That's when the problems start.
If you get a headache, let us know.
Howard's then going to open up the door, walk out, and be like, I mess with time.
Val is in the other room. Just not visible right now.
Did you tell her about the times that you've died?
Yes, I told her that it saved me several times.
Oh, that. Did you tell her about the dogs?
I did not know.
Oh, Val's talking from the other room. Is everything good? Is she not mad?
I don't know.
Are you mad?
I am not mad.
Oh, okay. Val comes out. Sorry, I thought you were going to get mad. And when parents get mad, it's not a good time. So I thought I'd go to the other room. Everything's good. She knows about the time stuff, that you can change it, that you died, that there's possibly something evil, and that we're doing to solve problems.
Yes.
Yes? It's very freeing.
Right. Did you come here just to do that?
I did it. I came to give you a present.
I was having a very nice evening, and now I am
Oh.
panicked.
Valia, right? That's your name.
Yes.
Yes?
Does the name Tyrell mean anything to you?
It sounds familiar.
Okay. That's it.
I'm sorry. Was there something specific?
That's my mum's name. Found that out recently.
She just kind of runs up and gives you a hug and is like, I'm so happy for you. You're finding out more details.
Yes and no. Anyway, we should go back to the, yep,
Yes.
What tavern are you guys at?
the one where everyone's drunk.
That is.
So pick one.
The
I will-
miners pick.
I will see you all there
There's
later.
not
then.
any miners there.
There's not a lot of people there. There's only a word. I played a song and you weren't there.
It was so good.
I rewrote two fetching fetch lines.
You missed it. You should do it. You should perform it for us again sometime.
I'll definitely play it later. I'll just show you. Everyone really liked it.
I'm sad I missed that.
Sophia thought it was great this
it
time.
was so good.
He didn't despise it like
that's-
last time.
That's good. Do you want tea?
No, we're going to leave
No,
now.
I've got this.
Oh.
We're going to let you enjoy your afternoon with your new chalk and your family.
Thank you.
And she puts her hand on your shoulder and leans in and says, also, Einar's definitely timey-wimey. He said more things than he knew in my song out loud.
Okay, so
There's more stuff that happened. And Neros is freaking out right now.
are you sure you're not drunk too?
I had some tea.
Was that it?
Yeah. I just got done with a very lot of things going on. I'm just trying to be a little, I'm just trying to enjoy the moment right now.
You know, that's great. I'm glad.
Thank
I'll
you.
have to talk with Einar later.
Thought I'd let you know.
Oh, I want to speak with you at some point. It's not important. I'm just
here.
maybe after my meeting with
So
a
he
friend.
does
Oh,
want
you're
us to leave.
You're meeting a friend? We could do dinner.
It'll be late dinner. I mean,
I could do late dinner. It's fine. I'll get a snack and a half.
okay. Sure, we'll do dinner.
Awesome. That sounds great. Eating with friends is a good time. All right, we'll leave now. Bye.
If you see Lena, please tell her to come back. I would like to see her before I'd have to.
Yeah, if we run into her, I'll let her. Maybe does she often play hopscotch?
I don't know.
Okay.
And as the two of them head down the road, back inside, Valia's just looking at Alward. She goes, all right, Alward, we are going to drop everything
Okay.
and get you ready for your dinner tonight.
What?
Val and Alward have a date.
We cut to black. But the episode's not over.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
We're back at the miner's pick. The camera is focused on Zephyr. It's a close angle.
Oh, no.
As we see somebody walk up next to him. Zephyr. It's Spade, King of Spades.
Zephyr is still trying to thumb open his book.
Yes, what do you want?
I've got a letter for you.
I don't like how he said that.
He reaches out a trembling hand with a folded piece of parchment.
I grab the letter.
And he just immediately just turns and runs back out of the tavern.
All right, now what am I supposed to do with this thing? I guess it'll have to wait for tomorrow.
He puts it in his pocket.
Would you like me to read that for you? I'm still here.
There are some things a man would rather deal with on his own.
All right. Well, anyway, so... and that's where we'll end this episode. All right. Well, everybody, so you're all full up on hero point cards, so I can't give it to you. It'll sit in the hopper, just kind of clogging up the pipe, going backing up. So use those hero points. Don't want to let the hero points stagnate. But I'll go ahead and give our sign off, since none of you all have a point. I'm gonna go rethink a dramatic plot point that requires Zephyr to be able to read.
If only you gave him a way to read.
I already used it.
And we'll see you all in the next episode.
Yay.
This has been an Atomic Broadcasting production. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to give us some support by liking, commenting, and following. These things really do make a difference in getting the word out and helping our community grow. Also, make sure to check us out on Threads and check out the Discord server, where you can chat with other fans and discuss all the recent developments and happenings. Links to all these good things in the description below. The Written in the Lost is an original story that uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy. Atomic Broadcasting and The Written in the Lost are not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, have an atomic time.
Einar is actually everybody.
Einar is. We know.
No.
Sam said it forever ago.
No.
Einar, you nar, we nar.
It fits the theory.